He always thought of the sea as La Mar, which is what people call her in Spanish when they love her.
This is a story about an elderly man and a marlin. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and in this installment of Mojo Notes, we'll be exploring 10 things you should know about Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea. Number 10. About the author. Born in 1899 in Oak Park, Illinois, Ernest Hemingway began writing for newspapers following high school graduation. He also served in the First World War and worked as a journalist. His most famous novels include A Farewell to Arms, For Whom the Bell Tolls, and The Old Man and the Sea. He died in 1961. Number 9. Influences and inspirations. The Old Man and the Sea is a fictional novel most likely based on the experiences of real-life fisherman Gregorio Fuentes. This man was actually the first mate on Hemingway's boat, the Pilar, and taught the writer about catching a type of fish known as marlin. Number 8. Settings and era. Written while Hemingway was in Cuba, The Old Man and the Sea is set in Havana. The novel's protagonist is a fisherman named Santiago, who spends most of his time on his fishing boat out at sea during the 1940s. In addition to his experiences with the fish, the novel also follows Santiago as he copes with nature and the weather. Number 7. Plot. Narrated by an all-knowing third person, The Old Man and the Sea follows the adventures of a fisherman named Santiago, who has been teaching his trade to a young boy named Manilene.
Santiago, I could go with you again. We've made some money.
Unfortunately, Santiago has had bad luck for the last 84 days and has been unable to catch any fish. His luck changes when he sets off by himself and catches what he believes to be a marlin.
Then he felt something hard and unbelievably heavy. It was the weight of the fish.
However, the fish is so big and struggles so hard that Santiago spends the next 2 days and nights struggling with the creature alongside his boat. Though Santiago kills the marlin with a harpoon, his voyage back is complicated by multiple sharks.
Now he speeded up as he smelled the fresher scent, and his blue dorsal fin cut the water.
Since Santiago can't fight them all, the deadly predators consume the marlin until it's just bones. This is all the fisherman has left to try to win his lost admiration and respect back home.
You tell him how sorry I am.
Thanks.
Number 6. The Old Man or Santiago.
The old man was gray and wrinkled, with deep furrows in the back of his neck, and his hands had the deep creased scars from handling heavy fish on the cords.
Nicknamed El Campeón, or the Champion, Santiago is the novel's protagonist. He used to be considered one of the best fishermen in his community, but bad luck and hard times led him to lose that reputation, and instead he became a target for put-downs.
They sat on the terrace, and many of the fishermen made fun of the old man, and he was not angry.
Driven by a desire to prove himself to his community and his apprentice Manilene, the noble Santiago sets off on a solo voyage to catch a marlin. While his battle with the marlin and the sharks demonstrate his pride, determination, and fishing skills, his willingness to survive on such little food shows his willpower and sense of sacrifice.
I wish the boy was here to cut up the bonita, and I wish I had some salt.
He and the marlin also represent the natural cycle of life. Number 5. The Boy or Manilene. Manilene sees Santiago as his teacher and his friend.
The old man had taught the boy to fish, and the boy loved him.
Despite the old man's age, he respects and admires him. Manilene cares about the fisherman so much that he's overcome with tears of joy upon his safe return. As Santiago's only real human companion, he believes in him and wants to fish with him again.
Did you suffer much? Now we'll fish together again.
Number 4. The Marlin. As Santiago's enemy and the novel's main antagonist, the marlin is so strong that the fisherman spends several days and nights at sea trying to reel it in and capture it.
He's longer than the skiff.
It has so much fight in it that Santiago sacrifices his well-being to tire it out and finally end its life with a harpoon. though all that's left of the marlin when he returns home is a skeleton. Its massive 18-foot frame has people thinking it was a shark. It represents the same qualities as the old man: greatness, beauty, and nobility of spirit.
He only needed the feel of the trade wind and the drawing of the sail. He could see the fish, and he had only to look at his hands and feel his back against the stern to know that this had truly happened and was not a dream.
Number 3. Values and themes.
I have never seen or heard of such a fish. And now, we are joined together.
The novel explores several themes, but it's Santiago's determination, endurance, and perseverance, despite everything that goes wrong, that stand out.
No good for you nor for me. I'm sorry, fish.
Related to this is the exploration of pride and suffering. Meanwhile, Santiago's friendship with Manaline showcases a relationship between student and teacher, respect for one's elders, and the need for human companionship. Number 2. Modern popularity. The Old Man and the Sea turned Hemingway into a worldwide name. Not only did it play a role in Hemingway being awarded a Nobel Prize in Literature, but it's still studied in schools today. Number 1. Adaptations. Since it's one of Hemingway's most popular novels, The Old Man and the Sea has been adapted for the screen more than once. This includes the Oscar-nominated 1958 live-action flick and an Oscar-winning animated short film. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite piece of The Old Man and the Sea trivia?
We had gone one day and one night facing one another. Our forearms were straight up and the hands gripped tight.
Be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com for more informative top 10s published every day.